So I have no reasoning as to why I'm sending this, as I know what I need to do. But no worries if you don't come across this. I'm a 28-year-old female, and I have been with my partner, 29-year-old male, for 9 years. We got married last year, and we have 3 wonderful children together. I currently left my job to be a stay-at-home mom, and I think that might be my mistake.
Can we pause for a minute? Nobody ever goes, we have 3 asshole children together.
Yeah.
Just once. When you guys send us an email, just be honest. We have 2 really good kids and an annoying one. Like, we have 2 really good kids and one that won't shut the fuck up. Like,
Yeah.
we have 2 really good kids and one that goes, watch this, and does something really fucking obnoxious.
Look what I can do.
Yeah. Dude. Yeah.
There are going to be people who have no idea what the hell I just
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I'm old. I came across my TikTok the other day, and I think it was one with Kathy Bates in it. And she was like, look at what he can do.
Yeah.
And she's mimicking him.
Fucking Stewie.
Oh, it's so great. I love my husband very much, and so do my kids. Our kids.
Did she say that?
No.
She said my kids.
She said my kids.
Okay.
I love my husband very much, and so do our kids.
Yeah.
You know, even though I'm not with my kid's father anymore, those are still our children.
Yeah.
When you take ownership of children like that, when you know that there's somebody else who helped you make those children, it kind of, I don't know, it shows me a window into your mind a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, I can see your thought process is a little bit more clear just by that sentence.
Women, I think most women have that sense of ownership when it comes to the children. And if she's a stay-at-home mom, which she said she is, it makes sense because she's the one that's doing everything when it comes to the children, especially if he's working crazy hours. He's not there. He doesn't know the kids. So in that scenario, it makes sense.
But I feel like that just takes away from him because he's out there providing for the children.
Right. But if when he's home, he's there but not present, and she's doing the stay-at-home mom and homeschooling and taking care of all of those steps,
right?
He doesn't deserve.
I agree with that.
That recognition. I mean, he does. He does. He's providing. He's doing that.
Right.
But
if he's slacking everywhere else, the title means a little bit less.
Right. Right. You can't, just being a father is being a father. There's a difference in being a dad. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
I still stand by what I said, though. It's super important. Like, if your man is going above and beyond, and he's trying his best, and you guys just have rough patches every now and again, you taking ownership of those children devalues him as a father.
Oh, I agree. I wasn't disagreeing with that.
I know.
Okay.
I just want that point driven home, though, because I hear that a lot, especially by spiteful women.
Yeah.
There was a point where you loved that person. Disregarding everything that happened, that was somebody that you plan to spend the rest of your life with, hopefully.
At one point.
And now because you guys didn't work out and you guys did these things to each other, you want to take away him being a dad? When you were probably dreaming of having kids with this person at one point.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just that phrasing. It would hurt my feelings if my kid's father went, those are my children.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I get it. I actually understand your point completely.
Yeah.
I just wanted to point out that there are women out there who are doing like that last email. That chick has 7 kids. Mm-hmm. And the dad is completely disengaged from everything.
Right.
So if somebody like that used the term "my kids," I get it. Like, they're,
I agree with that.
Yeah. So I just wanted to, I guess, add some flavor onto your steak that isn't ketchup.
I'll accept that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad you'll accept it.
You're welcome.
Over there looking like a spicy librarian.
Yeah. You want to...
Quit talking to me all soft, damn it.
You want to check something out later?
Oh, fuck. Look.
I got him, you guys.
I should have never told you I had a thing for librarians. I should have never fucking told you that.
Why? Because now I'm using it against you.
Not using it against me. You're using it in my favor, but we're recording.
I appreciate everything you do,
Come on,
Daddy.
stop it.
I love that I have that effect on you. He provides for us very well, but the one thing he lacks is emotional intelligence. What I mean is that anger is his go-to emotion. He can't handle when our kids cry, especially because he works nights and they get up at 6 a.m.
There you go. That's why she said my kids. He's not engaged. He doesn't have anything to do. He works nights, sleeps all day. She's there to take care of the kids. He's not involved.
I mean, if that's such a problem with him, get a day job.
Yeah.
What an easy solution, yet one he continues to get upset about.
Yep. And I'm sure he gets mad at her because the kids cry as well, and that's what kids do, especially little kids.
I get up with him and whatnot because, like I said, he works nights, so I have no problem with that. My problem is I don't think he knows just how much I do, especially when I say I'm tired, because he acts like I don't have a reason when I get up at 6 and go to bed close to midnight, as that's when he gets off of work.
Wait a minute.
So he doesn't work nights.
He works a second shift. Gets off at midnight.
Okay, so if you're getting off at midnight, you take an hour or two to unwind.
Right. Okay, so here's a bigger question.
Yeah.
If he only works till midnight, if he came home and went to bed at midnight, he could still get up at 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning and live a normal life.
Yeah, I agree with that.
If I could sleep until 8 o'clock, I could stay up till 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning every single day and never be exhausted. I could function like that for a very long time. So
Right.
if he's getting off of work at midnight, he's working second shift, not working nights. Why the fuck is he sleeping all day?
Right. That's also the kind of thing. So he's getting home around midnight because she said that's when he gets off and I want to see him. So I understand it sucks not having time when you get off of work. This is the life he chose.
Right.
He decided to build this family. He took this job. If he had this job before you guys had kids, he knew having children and working that shift is going to be tiring. Mm-hmm. If he gets home at midnight, you guys can relax for 30 minutes, have some you time, and he can pop a melatonin.
Yeah, go to bed.
Go to bed.
And then get up and live your life with your family the next day.
Get up at 6 a.m. See your kids off.
Yep.
Oh, they don't go to... They might... No, does she homeschool?
Yeah, I don't know if she's homeschooled. I don't know how old the kids are, but she is a stay-at-home mom, and the kids are small enough that they're crying and waking him up in the morning, so I'm assuming there could be a baby involved.
So how about you get up at 6 a.m. and go... not nurture... comfort your crying child. Not only does that relieve the stress on your wife, which she is nagging you about.
Right, but you can bond with your kid. You
can bond with your child.
This is why I'm writing that thing I want you to read.
Good.
This is the kind of shit that call to action is for.
Mm-hmm. He's been doing good lately, but some things are stuck in my head. So this...
But my eyes needs to be... It felt stuck.
No, I get it. I wasn't expecting that. I understand. I get that. I do that sometimes too. Is that...
It's that you look over and caught me doing it?
Is that how you feel when you look over I'm doing this?
Yes, it is. That's exactly what it feels like. It's so hard not to laugh when you do that because I just feel like you're intentionally making faces at me.
I'm not. No, that's just me trying to regulate myself. Laugh at me. Okay, so he's been doing good lately, but some things are stuck in my head. So... He's doing good. So what I'm getting from that is you are hung up on some things.
Well, you should continue reading because we know how this ends up.
Okay, I'm just
within an hour of her sending the email. So please do continue. Proceed, sir.
I'm over here giving solutions. You're right.
Giving solutions to something that we already know how this ends.
Yeah, we know the outcome. I totally forgot.
I'm so fucking nosy. I'm only like, babe, read that email just because of the follow-up email.
Yeah.
Oh, man. This is my television time.
And it's not funny because the whole situation is kind of sad when you think about it.
It really is.
Just the way that it played out, I wasn't expecting it.
Right.
Like, it was so quick, back to back. Like, I need help.
Yep.
Follow up.
Oh, excuse me.
It's not a funny scenario. We just handle things. We cope with things by being funny.
Yeah, no, I laugh at everything that's inappropriate.
Yeah.
It is absolutely how I deal with shit.
I just don't want her to feel offended if she hears it.
Okay.
Mainly, him telling our 1.5-year-old daughter to shut the fuck up more than once because she woke up crying in the middle of the night.
Wow.
He also targets our youngest boy, since he's a lot more to handle than our other kids. But I don't think I can take it anymore, but I literally have nowhere to go and absolutely no support. I love this man with my whole heart, and so do my kids, but I'm stuck in the situation of not wanting to break up our family. Especially because they're so attached to him. Can you just yell at me for being a dumbass for staying and having no self-worth? I don't know. You don't even have to respond, and I am sorry for bugging you with all of this, and it probably makes no sense. So, when you guys reach out to us, it is never a bother.
No.
We choose to do this.
Yep. Nobody's making us.
So, when we choose to read your email, you don't have to apologize for anything. We asked for this.
Yep.
We asked for you guys to reach out so we can give our opinions and try to help your situations. If anything, I'm going to yell at you for fucking apologizing.
Yeah, you're in the right for leaving.
Yeah.
I'm really glad that follow-up email came through and said she was leaving.
Follow-up email is update.
I'm leaving.
I'm leaving.
Yeah. Yeah, you should.
Yes.
So your kids are in a dangerous environment.
They are.
Any man that talks to a 1.5-year-old child like that is not a fucking man, in my opinion.
That is scary.
Yeah, you don't do that.
That is... I'm not saying this is a scenario, but when I hear that a man is aggressive like that to a 1.5-year-old child for crying, it makes me think of all the men that have gone to jail because they've given their baby shaken baby syndrome because they wouldn't stop crying.
Right.
Or blunt force trauma to the head because they wouldn't stop crying. That's a red flag to me. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying that this man is going to hurt his child, but that is definitely something that make me go, is it worth my children being in this situation?
Right. Because he could hurt the child.
He could.
Do you really think that screaming at a child like that is going to make them just calm down? Oh, no, you're right. I won't cry anymore. Nope, you're right.
My bad, homie.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
You're right. I was overreacting a little bit. Let me collect myself.
Yeah, that's not how
in
that
my
works.
diaper.
That's going to make it so much worse. So much worse. Well, I'm glad you're leaving.
Me too. You deserve so much better. It's going to be scary. It's going to be hard. You're going to cry a lot and you're going to think about going back.
Yep.
Don't go back.
Yeah.
The fact that he is targeting children to take the brunt of his anger is horrifying.
Yep. I'm going to be clear. When it comes to kids, we don't do that. There's not an acceptable scenario where kids could be potentially put in danger or being abused that we are going to be like, yeah, you should stay there. We're not.
No.
And we always say you should put your partner before your kids. We mean that in like the way that you love and raise your household, not in their safety.
Right. Setting a healthy example of what they need to have when they're adults and experiencing the world on their own.
Right.
If you are in a scenario like this, if I were in a scenario like this, and I heard my husband shout at my 1.5-year-old daughter to shut the fuck up because she's crying, I'm going to say, try that again. I'm going to break your jaw.
Yeah.
I don't play when it comes to my children.
It'll be real easy for you to sleep when you're concussed, bro.
Take a little coma, my guy.
For those of you who enjoy our content and would like to support us and help grow the channel, the easiest way to do that is a super chat here on YouTube. For those of you who really, really like the content and would like to see more of it, check out our Patreon group. It gets exclusive content that will never be seen here on YouTube, early release stuff for those of you who are just as impatient as I am, as well as live streams with a live chat every Friday night. If you can't afford to do either one of those or you're just not into that, the next best thing that you can do is share this with people who you feel may vibe with it. No matter how you decide to support us, it's super dope, and we thank you.